Hey, so I want to make a quick video about having it all figured out. So many times in life when we want to start a new company or when we want to, whatever it is we want to do, whatever big venture it is we want to take on or, new skill we want to learn, we think we have to have it all figured out in the beginning. And that's just not the case. Anyone that is in entrepreneurship or has started a volunteer company or a nonprofit or anything that really is a big venture realizes very quickly that no matter how much you've gotten ready for it in the beginning, there's still so much you had to figure out once you get in. There's just so much more to it. And the only way to figure things out is to jump in and figure it out. That's the only thing you can do. And so I'm making this video just as a reminder to myself and everybody else that whatever it is you want to take on, you got to jump in and just go for it. And don't compare yourself to people that we think already have it figured out, because a lot of the times they don't either. They're figuring it out as they go along. That's what everyone is doing. And my reminder of this today came from an article I was reading earlier of Elon Musk. Now, this is a great example. I'm sure by now we've all heard of Elon Musk. He's either the top or one of the top entrepreneurs in the world. When everybody said it was impossible to create an electric car company, not only did he create a profitable an electric car company, but he's created the best cars in the world. They're the safest, they're the most reliable, they're self-driving, they're on the next level. They're the only car in the world to ever get 5-star rating for safety. He has created the top online payment system in the world, or he was a part of creating the top online payment system in the world, which is PayPal. He has created, he knew nothing about going into space, and he created not only a space company, SpaceX, space transportation company, but now he's planning on taking people to Mars, and he has figured out a way that is so efficient to get into space that now NASA hires his company SpaceX to take their people into space on his rockets. And he's done the same for Solar City in the solar market. So either way, this guy has it. We think he has it all figured out. So very recently, he was on Twitter and he was saying that he was really getting irritated with the traffic and he didn't want to deal with traffic anymore. So he was kind of cryptic about it, but he kept texting that he's going to figure out a way to travel in LA without traffic. And then a couple weeks later, apparently he bought or leased a tunnel boring system, like a big tunnel boring machine, and he's planning on digging a tunnel underneath LA to get around so he doesn't have to deal with traffic. And just like in the article I was reading earlier, they said, anyone that knows anything about tunnel boring realizes that that's a very complex venture. That's a very complex thing to take on. And so when they asked him about it on site, this is what he said about him and his people, his company, digging this tunnel. He said, "We have no idea what we're doing. I want to be clear about that." Elon Musk. So that just goes to show that he sees something he wants to do and he's jumping in and he's figuring it out along the way. We have no idea what we're doing. I want to be clear about that. He's very clear with himself about that he doesn't know how to do it, but he's learning along the way. There's this saying in entrepreneurship, and I love it, and that is, you got to jump and then build a plane on the way down. And that's the way entrepreneurship is. No matter how much you have it figured out, you realize once you launch or jump or take on that new venture, how much you have to figure out. And you really grow as a person, as a business person, as an entrepreneur when you do so. And the only way to do it is to just go for it. And it's okay. We're all clumsy in the beginning. We all make mistakes. And that's life. That's how I live life every day. That's how we all live life. We just take on what we want to take on and we figure it out along the way. We're all just figuring it out. So I just want to share that even in the case of Elon Musk, top entrepreneur in the world, or one of the top entrepreneurs, even Elon is just figuring it out as he goes along. So keep that in mind. Whatever it is you want to take on, just go for it. Take the next step, whatever the next step is, and don't get intimidated by the big picture. Just take the next step, and then once you've taken that, take the next step after that, and just one step at a time, keep going. So I hope this helps. I hope this, shines a light on, what we have to be willing to do to get what we want and to create what we want in life, especially as entrepreneurs. So if there's anything you're looking to take on, just realize it, go for it. Don't totally jump off the deep end. If there are permits you need to get in place or anything like that you don't want to put your health at risk, but just go for it. Aside from that, just start. It's going to be messy in the beginning, and just go for it and keep Elon Musk in mind. Be clear about it. You have no idea what you're doing in the beginning, but you will figure it out. So if this helps anyone, if this motivates anyone to help them get started, please comment on the video. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear about what you're up to, and if there's any way I can support you in figuring it out. And if you know anyone that would benefit from hearing this video or any one of my other videos, please feel free to share it with them, because that's what I'm passionate about, is helping people create the life and business that they love. So just realize you got to go for it, and you'll figure it out along the way. And go for it. And if there's any way I can help you, reach out and let me know what you're up to and what you need help with. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.